Hello everyone, welcome to our today's Android app development lecture. In this session, we will going to discuss Android services with suitable example. So let's begin with what is meant by Android services. Great. So service is an application component that can be perform long running operation in background. Guys, you know what is service. Service is a application component. Great. And which is perform long running operation in background. It does not provide user interface. Service once started might continue running for some time even after the user switches to the another application. A service can handle network transactions, play music, perform file I/O, or interact with the content providers, all from background itself. Great. So what are the different types of services? So there are three different types of services. One is foreground service, background service, then bound service. So these are the different types of services, guys. So let's explain these services one by one. So first service, that is foreground service. So foreground service performs some operations that is noticeable to the user. Great. For example, an audio app would use a foreground service to play an audio track. Hope you understand the example of foreground service, that is audio app would use foreground service to play an audio track. Great. So background services. Background service perform an operation that isn't directly noticed the user. That means it is performed in the background. So user cannot understand what is running in background. That is the background services. So for example, in an app use a service to compact its storage, that would usually be the background service. Yes, we don't know how the storage compact, that means size of file is compressed, video size is compressed, which is running in the background. So it is a background service. Great. So third type of service, that is the bound service. So a service is bound when an application component binds to it by calling bind service. That is, the bind service is a method. When this method is called between two different services, which is client similar to client server application, that binds each other, and then that service get started. So bind service offers a client server interface that allows components to interact with the service, send request, receive results, and even do so across processes with inter-process communication. Great. So bound service runs only as long as another application component is bound to it. If these two components are unbounded, the service between these two components is released automatically. Great. So next is a Android service lifecycle. Guys, hope you understand these different three types of services: foreground, background, and bound services. These are the three different types of services. So let's move to the next part, that is Android service lifecycle. In Android, lifecycle of a service will follow two different paths, that is started and bound service. So first is the started service. A service is started when an application component such as an activity calls start service method. Once it started, it will run indefinitely in background even if the component that started is destroyed. Great. So even this component that is started this service is destroyed, then also the service will be indefinitely running in the background. We can stop the started service by using stop service method, or the service can stop itself by calling stop self method. Great. So service can be destroyed by using these two different service methods, that is stop service and stop self method. Next is a bound service. A service is bound when another application component calls bind service method. Great. The bound service runs as long as another application component is bound to it. So if both application components are connected to each other by using bind service, till that service is running. Okay, great. Hope you understand that part. We can unbind the service by calling unbind service method based on our requirements. In Android, we can bind multiple components to a single service at once. Great. Means in Android, multiple components can be bind to the only single service at once. Yes, it is a great feature of Android. Okay, so diagrammatically Android service lifecycle is shown here. So here call to the start service first in unbounded services, and in the bounded services calls to the bind service. Hope you understand, guys. So in this unbounded service, first start service is called to the onCreate method, then onCreate method calls to the onStart command, and then service is in the running state. Here also in bounded service, bind service method calls onCreate, and onCreate calls onBound, and onBind service that clients are bound to the service. Okay, so there are number of clients bound to the one single service. So here the service is in the running, either unbounded service or unbounded or bounded services. The service is stopped itself or a client in the unbounded service by using onDestroyed method, and service is now shut down. Similarly in bounded service, unbind method is called by all the calling clients together, then that bind service is destroyed. Great. And service get shut down. Hope you understand, guys. Yes. So let's move to the next part. This diagram shows life cycle of started service and bounded service. Unbounded service is also called as a started service. When the service is created with the start service method, and the life cycle of the bound service when the service is created with the bind service. Great. So these are the two different methods: start service for started services and bind service for bounded services. Great. To create a service, we need to create a class that extends the service as a base class. Yes, guys, we will see the example in that how to create the service using the service as a base class. So during our service implementation, we must need to override some of the callback methods that handle the key aspects of the service lifecycle. So we will see which are the override callback methods present in the service class. That must, some are the must and some we want as per customize. You can write the code in the callback methods. Great. So first, create a service. Generally in Android, to create a service, we must create a subclass of the service. In Android, the application component such as an activity can start the service by calling start service. which results in the calling the service on start command method. Guys, hope you understand. Here start service method itself calls the on start method in the newly created service class. Great. Following is a simple example of creating service in Android application. So this is the code, guys, which is in Java. Public class myService extends from the service class. Okay, this service class contains number of callback methods. In that, these methods we want to override here. So public integer on start command. Great. So write the code, and lastly return service start not sticky. So what is that constant start not sticky or start sticky? We will see in the later slides. Okay, great. So override other method is onBind method. Okay, that must, this is the must method which we have to implement. If it is does not bind any other component, so it returns null. Great. So these are some methods. Also on create method is there, on bind, on start command, or on destroyed methods. These are the different methods present in the service class. We have to implement it in our service class, that is my service class. Great. After that, creating service class, what is next? Second, register a service in manifest file. So once we create a service, we need to register that Android manifest file using service tag as shown in the below. So in that, what we have to do? We have to write service Android name dot myService. This is the name of the Java class file, that is myService class. Great. Hope you understand, guys. Third part, that is start a service. So in Android, the component such as an activity, service, or receiver can start the service using start service method. Guys, we will discuss this part in previous lectures also. In Android, the component such as activity, service, or broadcast receiver can start the service using which method? Start service method. Following is the sample code or snippet of starting a service using start service method. So what is the code for that? In start service method, what we have to write? First, create the object of intent class and pass myService class to that as a one argument. So myService class is Java class. Okay, so we have already created that, and then call to the start service method and pass the name of the intent here, guys. Great. So these are all about start a service. Next, Android service callback methods. So during the service implementation, following are the callback methods that we need to override in our Android application. So first method is on start command. On start command, when this method is executed, the service will start and running immediately in background. So this is most important method. Start service method calls on start command. Whatever may be the code inside the on start command get executed. In Android, on start command method must return an integer, and the integer is a value that describes how to system will continue the service. Great. Thus on start command method will return a value from one of the following constant. So which are that constant that on start command method must return? So this is the constant part, that is integral. So first is the start sticky, that is the constant. We know if the all letters are in the capital form, then it is constant in Java. So start sticky, it will restart the service. Then start not sticky, it will not restart the service. And third, start redeliver intent, it recreates the service. These are the three constants which we have to return by on start command method. Great guys, hope you understand this. Okay, so this is the first method on start command in the Android service class, which we have to be implemented or override in our own my service class. Great. So second one is onBind. The system will invoke this method when another component wants to bind with the service by calling bind service method. In Android, we must need to implement this method. Whenever we create our own service class, we must implement this onBind method. Great. Hope you understand this. In case if we don't need to allow binding, then we should return null. Hope you understand guys. That method is must. We have to implement it. If that method does not return anything or does not bind to another component, then also we have to give the statement as a return null. Great. Hope you understand guys. Next is a onCreate method. The system will invoke this method when the service is created initially using onStart command or onBind method. Great. So this is a system will invoke this method when the service is created initially using onStart command or onBind command or method. OnDestroyed. The system will invoke this method when the service is no longer used. Then automatically OnDestroyed method is called. Guys, hope you understand these three different methods. So first is onStart command method, then onBind method, onCreate method, and OnDestroyed method. These are the callback methods present in the inbuilt service class, which we have to be override in our my service class. Great. Hope you understand guys. Great. So next example, that is Android service example. So we have to implement in today's lecture, start playing a music in background. When we start a service, that music will play continuously until we stop the service in the Android application. So this is basic service model we have to implement in our today's lecture. Great. Hope you understand guys. So first, what we have to create a new Android application using Android Studio and give the name as a services. Okay, now we need to create our own custom service file, myservice.java. In that, public class myservice extends service. Great. So write the code as a private media player override method. Great. So we want step by step conceptual part, and step by step we have to write the code in our Android Studio. So, great guys. So first start our Android Studio, then close current project, terminate it, then start a new Android Studio project, click on that, then select empty activity, click on the next, give the name to your current project, that is service 21, that is the name of my project, and click on the finish button. Now your project loading in the Android Studio. So wait for some moments to build the Gradle, and your project is ready to design further things. Great. So step by step we have to demonstrate it. So first start and stop service. We have to create two buttons in design view, that is start service and stop service buttons. So first remove hello world text view. Great. After that, increase the size. Take two buttons. First button, then make alignment by using constraint layout parent top, then constraint parent start. Next is a change the text, that is start service. Okay, great. So it is a start service. Also change the name of the ID, that is BTN start service. Great. Hope you understand, guys. Here is one warning, that is hard coded text. You can go and fix it. Okay, click on OK. Great. This is our first button where we want to click start service button, then service is automatically started in background, that is the playing music or ringtone, which is default. And create now create second button. Okay, then give the constraint parent top, second constraint, that is parent start. Great. Change the text, that is stop service. Great. Then change the ID, that is BTN stop service. Great. Now one warning is there, warning message, fix it. Click on the OK. Guys, hope you understand that start service button and stop service button. So when we click on the start service button, service gets started, and when you click on the stop service button, service get destroyed. Great. After that, what we have to design? So after that, in Java folder, right click on the Java folder, new Java class. We have to create new Java class. Great. Then click on the OK button and give the name as a my service. Press enter. So this is the class my service. But what we have to do? We have to extend that class from which class? Service class. Hope you understand, guys. Great. So we have to inherit this class from the service. Press enter. Okay. So it gives you some error. Automatically service class is imported. It gives you error. So implements method. Click on which method is must? OnBind method. We have to implement onBind method anyway. So click on the onBind. Okay. So if we does not return or connect bind service between two or more components, onBind service, what it returns? It returns null. We have to must implement that. Great, guys. Hope you understand that. Other services, that is on start command, on destroyed, or on create, we have to override as per our requirement, guys. Great. Hope you understand. So let's move to the after that onBind command, onBind method we have to must implement, and which returns null. Great. Then override which method? On create method. So before that, what we have to do? On create method. Okay, so let's move to our IDE, guys, that is Android Studio. Great. So we want to override. So write @override implement method and press enter. So which method we have to override? That is on create. So choose on create method and press enter. Great. So it is gives you on create, public void on create. So delete this part, that is super on create. Okay, here what we have to do, we have to give message, that is toast class. We have to give toast class and choose toast, create a new toast. What is toast class? It is similar to message box in Java language. So it pop up the message on the current screen. So toast and create, just press tab button. Automatically all the things are written. Okay, so all arguments are there, only text. What text we want to display? This is current context, that is current screen. Great. Or current my service class on which it is displayed. So context is this. Yes, great. So toast dot length short and dot show method calls the message box. So which message text we want to display on that? So on create, service was created. Service was created. We want to give this message. Okay, so we override this message method on create. After that, on create method, we want to override which method? Override method. Press enter and choose which method? Override on start command. So choose on start command. Okay, press enter. Great guys. So it is automatically gives the arguments which we want to pass, because it is already written on start command method in which class? Service class guys. From there we override it. Okay, so return. Okay, here it gives you error because this method must return some values. We know that three different types of values, that is start sticky, start not sticky, like this. We want to, this method must return what? Integer value. We have studied that in the previous slides guys. Hope you understand. Great. After that, on start command method, what we have to write? Before that, one thing, we in service class, okay, we want media player. So write private what? Media player class. So media player class, choose the media player class. Media player, and what is the name of the object? Suppose player. Great. So media player. After that, on start, we have to write our customized code, which when the service is started, which code we want to run in background, we have to write it into on start command method. So which is that? Player. Okay, so player is equal to media player dot create method and pass this comma, second argument, which tone we want to run in background, that is default. So settings dot system dot default ringtone URI. Great, which we want to run in the background. Hope you understand guys. After that, what we have to do? Player dot set loop, so continuously it running in background, set looping. And we want to pass boolean value to this method, so write boolean value that is true, continuously running in the background. After that, what we have to do, give the toast message, toast dot 1 minute, choose to create and press enter. So automatically it gives all the arguments values, only we write the text message. What we write, service started. Great. So service started, which we want to write, and after show method write the semicolon. Great. After, what is the last thing? This function or method returns what? Integer value. Guys, note down this integer value. On start command, method returns integer value. So we want to return the value that is constant, must, that is start sticky, which is having the value, constant value as a 1. So choose it and press the semicolon. Great. Hope you understand this method, overriding method. Next overriding method is an override. Which method we want to override at the last? That is destroyed. Press enter. So in destroyed method, what we have to write? First, super dot on destroyed. Next, what? Player dot, which method? Stop. Player must be stop. Yes, and write the toast method. Press enter. So which message we want to write in the text? That is the second argument, that is service what? Service stopped. Great guys, hope you understand. Great. So this is my service class in Java. In that we have to override on destroyed, on start command, on create, and on bind. On bind is must. If you don't bind any components with this service, then also what this service returns null. That we have to implement must, otherwise it gives you syntactical error, guys. Great. Hope you understand. Yes. Okay, so move to the next part, that is our main activity dot java. Great. So in main activity dot java, what we have to create? We have to create another methods, that is public void start service. In that we have to pass view great. Okay, so start service. So start service methods calls which method? Start service method. And in the start service method we have to create object of intent. So intent, and this is the current context, and which my service okay. So second is which service class we want to? My service dot class. Okay, so we want to import which class? My service. Yes, this is the my service class. Okay, So scope is different. Okay, so my service class actually we want to present in the siddhi.tech.services, but it is imported here. So what we have to do, just copy this class. Okay, after that just want to move, refactor. Okay, refactor it into, yes, refactor. Okay, so first write create new Java class, give the class name as a my service, which is of class, and then paste it. Okay, great. So now it resolves. Then in main activity, what main activity dot java. Okay, here what happens when we refactor, all other parts is also there, so remove that part also. Okay, so delete it from. Okay, so start service view, that is intent package this and my service dot class. Now it does not give any error. Similarly for which method we have to write here? Public void, which method? Stop method. Stop service. Great. So stop service method view pass the argument, then in curly bracket which method? That is stop service method we want to call. Create the object of intent class, pass current context object, that is this, and which my service dot class. Great. Give semicolon at the end. Guys, hope you understand this. Great. So let's move to the next part. Main activity. Great. So go to the which Android manifest file. Great. In that, after activity tab, okay, we have to write service Android name and dot my service. Okay, complete the tag. Great. So after Android manifest file, in main activity we want to give action. When we click on the start service button, what is the action? The start service is started, and when we click on the stop service, then service get stopped. So in the code part, in button, great, we want to write the code. Okay, so what is the code? Android on click, press the tab. So Android on click, what action we want to do? Call to the start service method. Great. So we want to call to the start service method, where in the button start service and button stop service, what we have to do? Android colon, then on click. So what service? Stop service we want to call. Great guys, hope you understand this part. Yes, any doubts? Great. So this is all about the code part. So first create what your design part, then when you click on the start service button, then automatically which service gets start service, and when you click on the stop service button, automatically stop service button service is called. Where we write the start and stop service? Here, start service and stop service we have to write here. That services is automatically get invoked. When start service is invoked, automatically new intent is called and my service dot class is called. So my service dot class, we have to override all these methods which we want. Great. And Android manifest file, what is the change? We have to register the service, that is service name of the service, that my service class name. Okay, great. Hope you understand all this part. So in this, on start we have to override. After overriding on start, we know that player start. Okay, what is that? Start sticky. Great. On destroyed, then on destroyed method, what? Start service and stop service we have to write in the activity main XML file. Then open main activity.java file and write the start service method and stop service method. Great. So register the service in Android manifest file. And what is the output on the emulator? If you click on the start service button, the default ringtone will be start playing and it will continue until we stop the service. Great guys, hope you understand that. After that, open the emulator. In emulator, check which is your default ringtone. So just go to the setting. In setting, there is a sound. In sound, there is a phone ringtone. Check on the phone ringtone. You can set any default ringtone. For example, bird loop. This is the bird loop. Then Big Easy or Bentley Dubs. These are different. We have to set bell phone, common bell phone ringtone. Okay, click on the OK button. Great. So we have to set our default ringtone. After that, go to the Android Studio and run your application. Great guys, hope you understand how to create services. Okay, you can create your own services, how to start it, which methods are override, then what we have to do in activity main.xml and main activity.java. Great. So Gradle build running. So till what is the expected output? Just check. That is, if we click on the start service button, what happens guys? The default ringtone will be start playing and it will continue until we stop the service. Great. Hope you understand. Okay, this is last part. Just check. Okay, the app is installed, service 21, this is the name of the application. Then start service button, click on the start service button. Service is started. Okay, stop. Great. But what happened? The sound is not there. Great. So something is wrong in our code. What is that? Just go and check whether it works. Yes, my service is registered properly. Great. Then and the code part, start service is called. Yes, on click, when we click on the start service button is yes, it starts the service. Yes, then stop the service. Okay, so what is the problem in button service? Okay, rename to, some warning must be there. So in the design part, okay, so start stop service. Yes, Great. After that, my service. Yes, service was created. Stop. Yes, anything is remaining. Player. Okay. Set looping. Great. One thing is remaining, guys. Before set loop, after set loop, what is remaining? Player dot start. We cannot start it. Player playing is not start. So now it's okay. So again, guys, hope you understand. We cannot start the player. So how it is running? So now check it. Gradle building is started. So wait for some time. I hope you understand. Then how to toast the messages. Service started, service stopped. Great. Installation successfully finished. Okay. So move to the yes and click on the start service. Okay, great, guys. So bill ringtone is running. So it running till we cannot stop the service. Okay, so it is running continuously. When we click on the stop service, then service stopped message is popped or toast and service get stopped. Again, when we want to start service again, then start service. Service is started on the background and continuously running in the background until we have to click on the stop button manually. Great, guys. So click on the stop button. Service is stopped again. Great. Hope you understand. If you have any doubts regarding this example, let me know in the chat box. Write comments in the chat box. Also in the comment window. So guys, thank you once again for watching my videos. So today I will stop here.